Hi, I'm Ali, and in today's video we're going to do some great facial massage moves. We're going to do 6, and this is really going to help depuff and help with more glowing, brighter skin, if you like. We're going to do some great facial massage and then finishing off with the all-important lymphatic drainage release. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin, and as always I like to use a bit of facial oil so you're not compromising the skin by dragging or pulling. Particularly if you have older skin, more mature skin, we tend to lose collagen and elastin. So you really want to have a facial oil or a face cream just to give it a little bit more of a slip and glide while we're doing the facial massage. So just first of all, just gently applying all along the facial area. And obviously not forgetting the neck. So before we start, let's just do a little bit of gentle facial tapping, starting from the collarbone and working our way up the neck towards the jawline. And what we're doing here, we're really helping with blood flow and circulation to the area. It's kind of like just getting everything warmed up. And then just under the jawline, and then lower part of the face. And then when it comes to the eye area, if you can just use your ring finger because we have a lighter touch, and then just all along the forehead area. So first of all, let's start on the neck area here. So I'm placing my hand just where the collarbone, so we've got a bit of an anchor so you're not dragging and pulling. You don't want to be creating any sagginess within the skin. Taking the other hand for flat of the area, again for more surface area, and just lifting upwards from the collarbone towards the chin area, and then just working along towards the jawline. And this is a very nice, light, delicate touch. You don't want to be too heavy-handed here. And the skin on the neck is quite fine and delicate. And then placing our thumb, once we've done that, under our jawline, just glide across under the jawline, taking our fingers and just glide from in front of the ear, down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then going in the opposite direction for the neck, we're placing our hand onto our chin, taking the flat of the hand and gliding in a downwards motion now, from the chin towards the collarbone. And then again, just very gently working along. And then on the other side. And then again, thumb placed under the jawline, just gliding along. And then from front of the ear, just down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone for a little bit of lymphatics drainage. So now let's work on the jawline area. So placing our thumb under the jawline and our fingers above, first of all, we're just going to give a really nice gentle massage. Again, these are all very nice and light and gentle. Now, I've been a facialist for the last 7 years, and I am really passionate about skincare, and I really want to help you on your journey. So if you have any comments, please comment down below if there's any other facial massages or lymphatic drainage or even face yoga you'd like me to share with you. And then once we've done that, we're just going to glide, just gently gliding from the chin and above and below the jawline towards the ears. Nice, gentle, easygoing massage. And then again with the flat of the hand, just gliding from the front of the ear. And let's also go around the back of the ear for some lymphatic drainage. And then glide down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, front of the ear. Then back of the ear here. And then down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone here. I always want to swallow when I'm doing this. You can literally feel things moving along. So now let's work on the lower part of the face here, particularly the area of the jowl area and also those smile lines. So first of all, we're going to take our fingers, we're just going to lift up from the chin and the side of the mouth to the nose, and then just gently gliding along lower part of the face. If you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to really help with oxygen to the neck and the head area as well. And then taking our fingers into a scissor-like shape, placing one hand again as an anchor, and just glide along, first of all from the jawline and above the jawline, and then just slowly work our way along in an upwards motion. And also, I just come slightly closer so you can see, whatever we've applied to our face and neck area, doing these facial exercises is really going to help penetrate the product in. So if you're using a really good quality product, which I would highly recommend, it will make all the difference to your skin. And on the other side. And I do like to use a facial oil because I do tend to find you do definitely have a better slip and glide, and it seems to glide on better for a little bit longer as well, depending how long you're doing these massages for. Again, all the way along. And as the same as we've done before, we're now going to take our hand, flat of the hand, just come along from the front of the ear, glide down the back of the ear, and then down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone, and then on the other side, just moving any toxins and waste within the lymph, and then just down the other side of the neck here. So now we've worked on the neck, we've worked on the jawline, we've worked on the lower part of the face. So now let's work under the eye area. Now the skin around the eyes is very fine and delicate, so again you do need a very light, delicate touch. So by using the ring finger, we tend to have a lighter touch with this. So we're just going to massage between the eyes first, calming down the nervous system as well, and then just massage the other way. And then just gently glide where the bone is towards the temples. A really nice, light, delicate touch. We're also doing here, we're really helping any puffiness under the eyes by gently moving any toxins and waste along to literally the side of the head here and the temple area. You can also come down the side of the nose from the eyes and just under the cheekbone towards the ears as well. And coming low, and then just start to incorporate just above the eyebrows. So under the eye and then just above the eyebrows here. Nice, light, delicate touch. Now you can do these morning or night, or you can do them morning and night if you've got a great day cream and a night cream you'd like to incorporate into these massage exercises. And then just massage the temples here. And then just glide down the front of the ears here. And then one at a time, just take the back of the hand and then just back of the ear, glide down, and then just down the big SCM muscle again to the collarbone. And then on the other side, front of the ear, and then behind the back of the ear. And then just down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. So now for our fifth part of the face, if you like, of what we're massaging here, let's just work sort of just under the eyebrows and those potential frown lines here. So first of all, just taking my finger, I'm just going to massage between the eyebrows first. Again, this really does calm the nervous system down. and then just massage the other way as well. And then we're placing our thumb under the eyes here, almost between the eyes, sort of the corners, taking our fingers on the other side and just very gently glide along with the thumb and the finger, just lifting everything up, making sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed. It's very easy to kind of like hoik them up if you like. And then just slowly work along towards the temples, along above and below the eyebrow area. Particularly under the eyes, you want to be very, very light. And if you find that you find this quite tricky, you can always just use your ring finger again to just gently glide under the eyebrow. Again, it's very feather light touch here. It's almost paper fine in this area. And then just again, just above the eyebrow. And then just taking the fingers and again just gliding down the temples to the front of the ear, and then one at a time behind the ear, down the big SCM muscle to the collarbone, and then on the other side. Want to always even everything out. Again, I always want to swallow. So now we're going to work on our last part, which is going to be the forehead area. Again, we hold a lot of tension here. We tend to scrunch up and you can end up with those fine lines and wrinkles, which tend to be more horizontal here. So we're going to take our fingers and first of all, just work in an upwards motion. Working against any horizontal lines. Again, keeping the rest of the face nice and relaxed. You can do these in the mirror as well if you find this easier to do. And then just gliding upwards and across now. Nice little massage. And you can take your hand if you like and just place it again as an anchor, taking the fingers and just gently massage with the fingers here in a round circular motion. Nice and light, so we don't have too much fat padding in this area. And then hand as an anchor, and then just take the other fingers here. It's very light, feather light touch. Now I have started a community on this channel, so if you'd like to join me there, that would be great. If you'd like to just check that out, it will be in the description box down below as well. Community of like-minded women, all to do with natural skincare, and I will be actually adding on some extra videos and live videos on there as well if you're interested. And then placing our hands, interconnecting our fingers, let's now just gently glide, feather-light touch from the centre of the forehead towards the temple area here. And what we're doing here is removing toxins and waste within the lymph now. And the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin. Really nice and light. And then again, using the ring finger just under the eyebrows towards the temples. And then under the eyes. And then the cheekbone area, just above. And then just very gently gliding lower part of the face, heading everything out towards the side of the face here. Not forgetting the chin. And then thumb placed under the jawline again, fingers above. Let's just gently glide again. By doing this, when reducing the toxins and waste which we've been moving within the facial and neck area, you will also find your skin will glow better as well, because you're not sort of having anything sort of stagnating. We're sort of moving everything along. And then again, just gliding down from the temples and not forgetting the hairline from the forehead all the way down, nice and light. And then just in front of the ears and then behind the ears. And then if you just take your fingers and just massage along the occipital bone, so basically the bottom of the head, the top of the neck, and just give that a really light massage and a round circular motion. And if you feel a little bit more of a tender point, just give it a little extra massage out. Again, we've got some lymph nodes in this area. And also we hold a lot of tension in the neck, so by just really releasing any neck tension can also help any tension within the facial area. And then when the fingers are touching, just gently glide down one at a time, down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. Nice light touch again, and then on the other side. And then I always like to finish off with a lymphatic drainage massage release. Really important to move the toxins and waste into the rest of the body. So from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, if you like, we have those indentations. And if you just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the toxins and waste into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it really useful. If you're still here at the end, please comment down below, tell me how you found it, and please comment and like and share as well. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. And here, just by the way, is another video if you'd like to join me there. Okay, bye.